Hello again, Navy vet out at the range, December 22nd, 2023. It is a balmy 40-ish overcast day. Today I am out here with my K31 and I'm trying a little faster load, and I'm using a 165 grain poly-tipped boat tail SST with IMR 4064 at 38.5 grains. I'm trying to get my chronograph to work. It didn't work earlier. I'm not sure if my mic's even working. I'm just taking a risk here. We're at 50 yards. And my previous load was 38 grains. And of course there is a little bit of a crimp on here. And I want to see how this extra half a grain works. First off, I want to see if the chronograph's even reading. So yep, it's working. 2353 feet per second. I don't know what it was previously, but I can go back to the save groups when I shot the K31 last, and my average was 2287. So yeah, we brought it up a little bit. That's cool. So alright, so I want to start a new group, and I am still, how do I clear that? Every time, folks. I want a new group. Home. Well, anyway, we know that's 2353. Alright. I wanted to speed it up a little bit. This rifle always has been a shooter. I've always been impressed with this rifle. Well, it was 2362. Liking that deviation. Okay. Straight pull Swiss rifle. Love the bolt on this. Smooth as glass. Yeah, that's, the first shot was fast. These are, the last couple are not so much. 2362, 2353. Wait a minute. 2374. Okay, yeah. I guess they did faster. I'm getting a little confused here. I wanted to get up around 2400 feet per second, but that's not necessarily an ideal speed. It all tells in the target. At the end of the day, faster isn't always better. However, still looking good, no pressure. Looks really good. I'll look down range, see what we did here. Yeah, that's Yeah, awesome. That's right on. I can't complain about that at all. Yeah. You know, I do 5-shot groups. For those of you that watch my channel regularly. Apologize, I haven't been on much lately. But as some of you know, I have asthma. And last month, on the 11th, I came down with this latest variant of COVID. And the COVID itself was pretty mild. But then it really, well, I can't say it was mild. The onset was mild. And then it aggravated my asthma, and I just couldn't get better. Sometime last week, I went in. I've been on a bunch of steroids and had a shot and antibiotics. They did a CT scan of my chest, and the COVID damaged my lungs. And I had infection all in my lungs. So I know this is my shooting channel, but I just haven't been able to get out because of my health. And I'm doing better, getting better. One thing about asthma is you're feeling that you can't breathe, and that's pretty frightening. Anyway, I'm gonna wait for the break. I'll take you down there and show you what we got with those first 5 shots. It's looking really good. That's awesome. It's really good. Yeah, I don't know that I need to speed it up anymore. I mean, at 50 yards, you know, it's kind of hard to tell. But that K31 has always been a really good shooter. And I like that polytip bullet. That's working good. And here's my Swedish Mauser at 50 yards. I had to bump the sight around a little bit and then stake it because it was a little loose. So anyway, that's really good. Awesome. Alright. As you can see, that load's working really good. Alright. Don't know, with all the range Rambos down there, you can hear me. Hopefully you can. I got the chronograph set to record this data this time. Not using any Kentucky windage. And I got an error right away. I don't know what the battery's gone dead. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh gosh. Alright. So the chronograph isn't going to read anymore. Well, we know what the speed is. And I know it works. So I guess I don't get to record this time for my data on the chronograph. But anyway, K31 is a really awesome rifle. I know they're not that I'm a big fan of Royal Tiger imports, but I know they're selling them now. And there are several importers that are selling K31s now. And the price is pretty reasonable. Classic has them, and I'm guessing that they're probably getting them from Royal Tiger. But one thing I can say is I'm can almost guarantee you they're not some of that Ethiopian crap that Royal Tiger's selling. I don't recommend Royal Tiger, but it might be worth the risk on the K31s. I got a couple of firearms from them, and they were just total crap. And if you buy from them, you buy at your own risk. But again, that's their Ethiopian shit that they've been trying to sell. And but that's a side note. The K31, you just can't go wrong with this rifle. Very well made, very, very, very well made. And I'm not telling you anything that most of y'all don't already know. As you know, my videos are about the reloading and what I'm trying to do. I don't get into much about history or details because that's just not my thing. You can go to a lot of other channels and get all that information. That's just not my thing. I do this for the record, mainly for me, so I can go back and see how I did at any given point. But I can also share that with you. I know I don't have a lot of followers, and that's okay. There are a lot of really, really good YouTube channels out there, and with very well made and set up videos, and that's just not me. I'm just telling you from my perspective how this goes, and if I can help you with your reloading by giving you a little information, that's great. But anything I say on my channel is from my experience, and if you run into a problem because of something I said, that's on you, not me. Because I'm not a gunsmith, nor am I an expert. But I have been shooting and reloading for quite a while, and you want to pay attention to all the signs when you start shooting and be safe when you reload. Ask a lot of questions. You know, I keep saying I'd put optics in this gun.
1 minute to deep fire. 1 minute.
Because this would be an excellent deer rifle, but, you know, I haven't done it. Swiss Product USA has all kinds of stuff they make for the Swiss rifles, and they're worth checking out. I may break down and get a scope mount for this, but I haven't done it. Anyway, this might as well shut this off because it's not gonna do anything. Just delete the group because the battery's dead and I don't feel like putting a new battery in. But you all seen how it shoots?
Fire, cease fire. Fire on the fire line, make fire line safe.
And I gotta get up.
Firearm on the bench, magazine out. Action jumper, saber flag in place.
And wait for them to give the all clear.
Fire line is clear. Use the gun raised. Special case target. Put up the target. Pick up your brass. Back behind your line.
That's one thing I've always liked about this range is it's really safe. It's a state-run range, and it's very well set up. Anyway, I can't really see. This camera's not showing me anything. So know I'm recording. But, there's what I've done so far. I think that's awesome.